that don't care about dancing. The family might be concerned about other shit. Might be concerned about shit that doesn't even matter. Shit that's not even gonna get you from A to B. Shit that's just gonna get you from day to day. You see what I'm saying? So you already growing up not even caring about your natural inspirations. So you grow up in life doing everything else that other people want you to do, and you're in realms of realities. Then you never know, if you would have stuck to dancing might would have got you a quadrillion dollars. But since the circumstances you was in and how it applied you, and if you didn't come in with a strong spirit, and if you're not spiritually inclined, then you wouldn't have that energy or nature to stick to it. Now you have some people who grew up in circumstances which you can see success stories every day. They talk about how they grew up with no parents. Both parents got killed in front of them and all this type of shit, but they stuck to what they stuck to as a kid, and that's why they're successful today. And I'm pretty sure you could go on the internet and type in any celebrity, and that's what the fuck happened. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just giving you examples how you have people who may be strong spiritually or weak, but a lot of times we're manifesting what we see in our life. So that's why I'm saying hold on to as a kid. Now actually these are the first mechanisms of when it comes to manifesting. Now we know actually manifesting is when you have an idea, and when you experience that idea for long periods of times, and then you're able to have the energy of that idea because it mattered to you, then it becomes matter, then it becomes willed into an existence once it get brought into density. And if you did it, and if you put so much experience and time in it for it to match the frequency vibration megahertz that you're vibrating at, to be in this physical body, to be solid and to see things externally, then that's when you're going to be able to see that frequency vibrate into a physical reality that you can touch, taste, smell, or with these senses, because you actually made it vibrate to the frequency hertz that you're vibrating at. And how you do that, your ideas is the highest vibrating frequencies you got. That's your spirit. So make sure you keep your spirit in realms of reality where it can vibrate the highest. Because if you, no matter what realm of reality you're in, ran by intellectual beings, if you truly believe that realm of reality, then your frequency and your spirit only is going to fly as high as the roof of that frequency. That's why I keep an open mind. You have people who genuinely and truly believe shit. I don't care what it is. Anything that you truly and genuine believe, your frequency, your spirit is only going to fly as high as the roof of that concept. So I don't care if you do believe something, don't fully consume your spirit in it. God didn't tell you to do that, because I guarantee you, as you experience through life, you're always going to witness a higher frequency of something, as long as you keep your own spirit that high. And you're not going to be able to do that when you fully consume your spirit into one thing. So how you do that is when you fully believe something. So don't even fully believe me. But I'm not even giving you information to fully believe. I'm giving you concepts of how they work. These are not, my videos ain't about what you believe and don't believe. Like when you go to other people's videos, they give you information of what you're supposed to believe, and if you believe it, you believe it. If you don't, you don't. When you get my videos, you don't pick up that energy. You pick up that, okay, this is some shit that how it is. It's like just how it is, and your soul and your body resonate with it. So this ain't something that you have to go prove to somebody or go read a book. This is just something that your inner internal world already know. That's what my channel was about. You see what I'm saying? So when we get to consuming, you don't even have to believe what I'm saying, because your inner already know it's true. You already know not to be absorbing yourself into another person, place, or thing. You already know that. That ain't something somebody have to logically give you information on for you to do it or not to do it. You see what I'm saying? So that's what my channel is about, where shit come from, where instructions come from, not the goddamn instructions itself. So when you're going through experience, don't fully believe anything, because that's your spirit ain't going to be able to rise above that. So when you are experiencing this with your soul, you're able to see the whole spectrum. You're able to see it from an outside looking in. You're not able to see the house party from just within the house party. You're able to see the house party from the roof, from the windows, from the outside. You're able to see if cops outside. You're able to see if the party about to get shut down. You're able to see if somebody about to shoot up the party. Shit, if you get high consciously enough, aware enough, you're able to see if somebody around the corner finna goddamn do something. If y'all understand my metaphor. You see what I'm saying? You're able to see any circumstance from an outside looking in, where you're not actually consuming yourself within that concept. And when you fully consume yourself within a concept, that's when you're spiritually not going to be able to see the full circumstance of that concept. So when you have an idea and you start to experience something long enough, the more experience, depending on where you're vibrating, because I don't care if you're in a physical body or not, some people still vibrating super low. And some people vibrating higher than others. So yeah, we all vibrating at a certain frequency megahertz in this realm of reality when we just talk about the physical, the dense part. But some people in this realm of reality, there's a separate vibration frequency system, and some people still vibrating low as hell, to the point that they move slow, to the point that a lot of times it may play out as representations of a fat person. Now, I don't want to say if you're a fat or heavy person that you in some type of density or some type of way, but in so many realms of reality, right, you came from a form of a density and you just brought it into this existence. And if you are a big person in this lifetime, it's important for you to stay positive, to stay upbeat. Never let that emotion or feeling bring your emotions down. Make your emotions just as heavy as you are externally. Don't do that, because the reason why you're fat here is because you brought a low density from a previous life here, and you're here to deal out that karma. You're here to construct that. So the more and more you feel depressed about you being inside a fat vessel now, you only bring yourself more down. But a lot of times, this is why you have a lot of fat people who are very happy or very positive, because their spirit kind of understands this in certain ways. So when they die and come back, or where they die and go where they need to go, they're going to be as light as a feather, because their emotions was light when they was here. They didn't give a fuck when other people was calling them fat. They didn't give a fuck that they couldn't get from point A to point B as fast as this motherfucker in front of them, because they had an emotional stance to themselves, and an insecurity in themselves to make themselves uplifted and have a good self-esteem level. So once they deal with that karma within this experience, the next experience that they go deal with, they don't have to experience that shit no more, that heavy shit no more, because they didn't got rid of that karma debt. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it's all really about. You're manifesting everything, whether you want to believe it or not, whether you choose not to remember your past life or not. The 9 times out of 10, reason why you can't remember your past life is because you're trying to understand it from these 5 senses. And that means you're not spiritually inclined, because you're not spiritually conducting the idea of how past lives is being constructed here. So that means you're under, or you're truly believing, or you're under a realm of reality ran by intellectual beings or concepts that your spirituality, your spirit can't rise above that roof. So your concept of seeing past life don't rise above that. So if that concept don't even make sense, then you're not even going to give a fuck about past lives or anything in general. You see what I'm saying? Because your mind don't even know how to even wrap your head around it in the first place, because you are underneath something. So you just give that emotion, you give that expression to whatever intellectual God run that portal you under, and then you hope that God give you the information or give you the understanding of that. But really, you just gonna be falling more into density, because it's your dumb ass fault that you still up under that roof. Get the fuck from under that roof and move some fucking where else. You see what I'm saying? That's what this shit is about. And I didn't even mean to call this video manifestation, because this got into something else. So this means I'm gonna name this video spiritual entrapment. And make sure your spirit ain't being entrapped into all these jails, aka cells, aka realms of realities and portals that's out here for you to just fly right on into without you even knowing. Blindsided. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to take the motherfucking glasses, the motherfucking blind focus off every motherfucking human being vessel's eyes, so we can know where the fuck we going, and we don't be walking nowhere blind. Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. Goddamn. And